Hello and welcome to Ditch Witch Diaries. This time we have switched to a new planet. We are looking at the herbs of Jupiter. So very lucky and expansive. So let's just get cooking good looking and share my screen. Okay.
Fairness. Oh, I see dandelion already.
Exactly. The dandelion is that. Of course. So the herbs of Jupiter. And so we're going to start right off with the planetary correspondences because I just want to get you situated with the planet. And so we're going to I look at the correspondences. What else do I do? Like who Jupiter was and then how it plays out in our charts. And then we can kind of see what properties Jupiter has and what kind of properties it conveys to our herbs. So it starts with the element, and the element is associated with either air or fire. The deities that is associated with Jupiter, and of course, I didn't do any of the dudes. There's a ton of dudes for this, but I'm not inclined to do that. So. Exactly. So we have Hathor and Hera, Isis and Juno, Themis, the white buffalo calf woman, who is the Lakota goddess of abundance, who is said to have birthed Jupiter, among other things. So these are the few deities we could find in this instance. And then the crystals are amethyst, azurite, chrysolite, lapis lazuli, sugarlight, sapphire, sodalite, and turquoise. So you can see there's a lot of like blues, and then there's that amethyst too. It's highly associated. So the color, deep blue and purple. And a lot of the some of the herbs that are associated and the flowers are going to be deep blue and purple. We're going to see. In fact, the one I'm doing next is going to be a purple. So the metal is bronze or tin. So we continue on. The animal that's associated with Jupiter is the unicorn. That's my planet. Sorry. I just thought that was so funny. I'm a Sagittarius, so it is Jupiter, but still, that's like a little silly. The astrological sign, there you go, Sagittarius. There I am. In tarot, it's it's the wheel of fortune. So 10. So it's kind of like this lucky, like anything could happen. The numbers are 4 and 5. The day of the week is Thursday. The organ is the liver. And we're going to see this play out. This is kind of important too, because a lot of these things are going to work on the liver as well. The realm is the realm of judgment, and the function is digestion. The qualities of Jupiter herbs are warm and moist. So in your chart, so how does Jupiter play out in your chart? Do you know what sign your Jupiter is? I have no idea what mine is. I would have to go look it up.
Let me see. I have it in my phone. Let's see. Aries.
Ooh, wow. Fiery little sucker, aren't you? Is that the only fire in your whole chart?
I think it's pretty close. Let me see. And Saturn and Uranus are in Sag. Oh wait, is Sag? Yeah, Sag is fire.
Sag is fire too. So you got some fire in there. I didn't think you did.
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
I have clearly the most water, but I'm pretty close in Earth after that.
Okay, so oh gosh, and my Jupiter is in like let me tell you, like I have not very many of these in my sign, which is Capricorn.
Oh,
I know, interesting. That's the only Capricorn I have, and I think it might be the only. Oh no, the Taurus too, which is my moon sign. Anyway, so nice. Jupiter in your chart, Jupiter is known as the great benefic because it has positive, like this huge positive and expansive influences. So specifically in your chart, it deals with expansion and growth. And it's associated with the desire to improve and enlarge your scope in life. It's about optimism and ambition, the pursuit of knowledge. So the fact that you're what's it called? A college professor.
Aries.
Exactly. It's
Oh
like,
yeah.
what did you say, an Aries? And I mean, it's like I've never taken one of your classes in college, but I can only imagine that like Aries and Jupiter, lots of knowledge pursuit,
yeah.
luck and prosperity. So Jupiter's the luckiest of all the planets, and it gives its luck everywhere it touches. Like, just like we said, it's about the wisdom, both wisdom and the acquisition of knowledge. So it rules higher education and philosophy and spiritual growth. It's like all about this like quest for meaning and understanding. Again, Sagittarius is known, and so is Jupiter, for long distance travel, going to foreign cultures, broadening of horizons. So the one thing though, Jupiter is really interested in justice and more, but in a specific way, not about like tit for tat justice. This needs to be that. It's about morality. It's about like this deeper ethics. And so it influences your sense of right and wrong and your inclination towards fairness. It can also reflect in your religious beliefs and your spiritual inclinations. Of course, it's also about generosity. So that's a big thing too. So the god, and you'll see why this picture is so funny. We're going to explore these pictures some more. So Jupiter is the king of the gods in Roman mythology. And so he is the equivalent to like the Greek Zeus. He's like the Roman equivalent. And he's one of the most important and powerful deities in the Roman pantheon of gods. So Jupiter's full name, and this is why we see this, is Jupiter Optimus Maximus, which I was like, Optimus Prime. Yeah. No wonder, like Jupiter Optimus Prime. So, and I tried, let me just tell you, the hardship that I endured trying to get AI to make Jupiter Optimus Prime, because it doesn't want to make like specific things like artwork or something. So it's all like bitchy about it. So I was like, combine Jupiter with a robot who is a semi-truck. And we're going to see all of my attempts because they're pretty funny. So Jupiter, what it means is that Jupiter is the best and the greatest. He's also known as Jove or Father Jupiter. And his symbol is the thunderbolt, the eagle, and the oak. So here's another attempt.
Nice.
Which they did not include, but I was like, where's the semi-truck, fool? Yeah. No, they did not want to do that. Oh, there's just this one. He's got multiple arms. He's like, I was like, wow, he's like stepping on the semi there. How fun. So, plants. Okay, so the plants of Jupiter. What are the plants of Jupiter? Energetically, okay, so the plants, if you've got a planet of Jupiter, they have robust growing patterns, because remember, Jupiter is super expansive. They grow large, they spread wide, or have tall, expansive forms. They represent abundance, prosperity, growth, and in all sorts of aspects of life. So energetically, they're also about wealth and luck and protection. Okay, so a lot of these herbs are about purification and protection, and it's because they have this big Father Jupiter energy, like this big, huge, like Optimus Prime energy. I will never see Jupiter as anything but Optimus Maximus Prime. Sorry. So the plants that are associated with Jupiter are used to enhance mental clarity, intellectual growth, physically though. So the physical properties of the plants of Jupiter. They usually have large leaves or a lot of fruit, lots of growth. They're brightly colored, and especially the blues and the purples. So they usually have strong, sturdy stems, and they're very hardy. Medicinally, they have specific actions medicinally as well. So Jupiter herbs are traditionally associated with the liver. It's an organ that's linked to detoxification and purification. Again, we're talking about that. Vitality, overall well-being. And they often support like overall digestive health as well. And these are literally, I like did a crazy search for herbs of Jupiter, and I just wrote down every single one I could find. I started with ours and then just like went crazy. So take a picture because I'm not reading them. And there are my sources. So let me stop sharing my screen and get us right back. So if you've learned something, great. If nothing, that you've learned that Jupiter is Jupiter Optimus Maximus and all that entails, and all that Jupiter entails, all those amazing characteristics and how they can be applied to our plants. So we will see you at the next Ditch Witch Diaries.